If you belong to one of these zodiac signs, money rarely comes into your life by accident. It comes because you know how to notice opportunities before others do, how to turn talent into results, and how to feel the exact moment when it is time to act boldly and when it is wiser to wait. There are signs that seem to carry a special inner magnetism for abundance. They do not always have an easy path, and not every one of them is born into comfort, but they possess a rare combination of qualities that attracts resources, influential connections, profitable ideas, and lucky turns of fate. Some of them know how to build slowly and wisely, some take risks at the perfect moment, and some have such a strong instinct for value that they can find gold where others see nothing. In this horoscope, we will talk about the 5 zodiac signs most often associated with financial luck, strong earning potential, and the ability to create long-term wealth. These are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo. Each of them has its own secret. Taurus attracts money through stability, patience, and a powerful sense of material value. Virgo gains wealth through intelligence, precision, and the ability to improve everything it touches. Capricorn rises through discipline, endurance, and a natural talent for building empires step by step. Scorpio draws abundance through strategy, intuition, and the courage to make bold financial transformations. Leo wins through charisma, confidence, and an almost royal ability to turn attention into influence and influence into income. Spring 2026 will become a symbolic season for all 5 of these signs. It will not simply bring pleasant surprises. It will open financial doors that seemed locked for a long time. This is the kind of period when one idea can suddenly become profitable, one conversation can lead to a powerful connection, and one brave decision can change the direction of the next 5 years. From 2026 to 2030, these signs will feel that money is no longer only about survival. It becomes tied to destiny, self-worth, status, freedom, and the life they secretly always wanted to build. But the most important thing is this: being a magnet for money is not only about luck. It is about energy. It is about the way you think, choose, value yourself, and respond to life. These 5 signs are not rich because the universe hands them easy gifts. They become wealthy because something inside them knows that abundance is natural when talent meets timing. And if your sign is among them, then the coming years may become the most financially important chapter of your life. Taurus. Taurus is one of the most powerful money signs in the zodiac because it understands something many people learn too late. Wealth loves peace, consistency, patience, and self-respect. Taurus does not usually chase chaos, quick fame, or desperate risks. Instead, this sign builds prosperity in the same way nature grows a strong tree slowly, beautifully, and with roots that cannot be torn out by the first storm. What makes Taurus special is its instinctive understanding of value. Taurus knows what is worth paying for, what is worth waiting for, and what can grow over time into something far greater. Even when Taurus starts from very little, it often has an inner belief that comfort, beauty, and security are not luxuries, but natural goals. This sign is magnetized to money because it does not merely want to spend it. Taurus wants to create a life that feels rich in every sense: financially, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Its main secret in making money is endurance. While others lose interest, Taurus keeps going. While others panic, Taurus keeps building. This sign often succeeds not because it moves fastest, but because it refuses to abandon what truly matters. Spring 2026 will awaken Taurus financially. The months of March, April, and May bring new contracts, stronger income sources, a lucky purchase or investment, or a chance to turn a personal talent into real profit. This is also a powerful season for those Taurus natives who want to launch a side business, monetize their aesthetic sense, work with beauty, food, real estate, design, land, comfort, or luxury products. From 2026 to 2030, Taurus enters a fertile era of financial strengthening. The year 2026 opens the gate and brings momentum. 2027 helps Taurus stabilize gains and make wiser long-term decisions. May 2028 bring a rewarding breakthrough, especially through property, business growth, or passive income. 2029 looks especially lucky for recognition and expansion, but 2030 stands out as the most financially successful and profitable year of this cycle. By then, Taurus may finally see the full result of years of effort. What once seemed slow will suddenly look incredibly wise. Taurus will understand that its gift was never speed. Its gift was building something real enough to last. Virgo. Virgo attracts money in a very different way, yet just as powerfully. If Taurus is the builder of comfort, Virgo is the master of intelligent profit. Virgo often notices what others miss, a flaw in a system, a hidden opportunity, a way to save resources, improve quality, organize chaos, and create value where there was confusion before. This sign has one of the sharpest practical minds in the zodiac. Virgo does not usually depend on fantasy when it comes to money. It studies, analyzes, corrects, improves, and perfects. That is exactly why wealth can begin to flow toward Virgo almost naturally once this sign stops underestimating itself. Virgo's greatest financial secret is that it knows how to become indispensable. Wherever Virgo works, things begin to function better. Processes become smoother, mistakes become fewer, results become stronger. And when a person can consistently make life, work, or business better for other people, money follows. Virgo may not always look flashy on the outside, but underneath there is often a deeply strategic, observant, and disciplined thinker who understands the mechanics of success. Spring 2026 will be especially important for Virgo because it may bring a turning point in how this sign sees its own worth. A better offer, a promotion, a profitable client, a smart partnership, or a new practical skill may significantly improve Virgo's finances during this season. This is also an excellent period for work in writing, analysis, teaching, consulting, health, technology, service industries, digital organization, and any profession where intelligence and precision create direct income. From 2026 to 2030, Virgo has the chance to move from careful saving into real prosperity. The year 2026 opens new doors and offers proof that effort is finally being noticed. In 2027, Virgo may begin to diversify income and become more confident in financial negotiations. The year 2028 is likely to be strong for long-term planning, smart investments, and business refinement. May 2029 bring a leap in reputation and income, especially if Virgo has been building something consistently behind the scenes. Yet the most profitable and luckiest year for Virgo appears to be 2028, because that is when practical intelligence and external opportunities align most beautifully. This year can bring the kind of success that feels calm on the outside but life-changing underneath. Virgo will see that wealth is not always loud. Sometimes it arrives quietly, through competence so strong that the world has no choice but to reward it. Capricorn. Capricorn is one of the clearest symbols of financial power in the zodiac, because this sign was born with an almost ancient understanding of time, effort, status, and achievement. Capricorn does not dream about success as a distant fantasy. It sees it as a structure to be built. It understands hierarchy, long-term goals, self-control, and the incredible value of reputation. While many signs want money for pleasure or freedom alone, Capricorn often wants money because it represents mastery, security, influence, and proof that discipline can shape destiny. What makes Capricorn a magnet for money is not only ambition, it is emotional toughness. Capricorn can continue when others feel tired. It can remain focused when others are distracted. It can postpone reward without losing sight of the final prize. That rare strength gives Capricorn extraordinary earning potential over time. Its main secret in making money is strategic patience combined with relentless execution. Capricorn may not always rise quickly, but it rises powerfully. Once it gains momentum, it becomes difficult to stop. Spring 2026 will be a season of serious opportunities for Capricorn. This sign may receive a stronger position, a major business chance, a financial responsibility that leads to bigger rewards, or a breakthrough connected to leadership, authority, management, or long-term investments. This is the kind of spring when Capricorn begins to feel that the years ahead can be not merely stable, but truly wealthy. Scorpio attracts money through a force that is difficult to explain but impossible to ignore. This is one of the few signs that can sense where power is hiding before the rest of the world even notices it. Scorpio does not usually treat money as a simple tool for comfort. For this sign, money is energy, leverage, protection, transformation, and sometimes even revenge against a difficult past. That is why Scorpio often develops a relationship with wealth that is intense, strategic, and deeply personal. What makes Scorpio special is its ability to stay calm in moments when others panic. While many people lose direction in crisis, Scorpio becomes sharper, colder, and more focused. This sign can rebuild after losses, recover from setbacks, and rise from financial disappointment with even stronger instincts than before. Its main secret in making money is emotional strength combined with brilliant timing. Scorpio knows when to stay silent, when to negotiate, when to pull back, and when to make the move that changes everything. It is one of the zodiac's great financial strategists. Scorpio often succeeds in business, investments, psychology, medicine, finance, research, law, crisis management, and any field where reading hidden motives is more important than surface charm. Spring May 2026 feel like a turning point in Scorpio's material story. It can bring a lucky business offer, a profitable partnership, a debt resolved in Scorpio's favor, an investment opportunity, or a powerful change in career that increases income and authority at the same time. For some Scorpios, the spring will be the season when an old burden finally lifts, making room for a richer and more confident life. From 2026 to 2030, Scorpio enters years of material strengthening and strategic growth. The year 2026 brings the first wave of opportunity and clears emotional space for bolder decisions. In 2027, financial confidence grows, and Scorpio may become more willing to claim what it truly deserves. The year 2028 can open doors to long-term expansion, especially through business ownership, major negotiations, or influence over valuable resources. 2029 looks extremely strong for recognition, inheritance, shared finances, and powerful alliances. Yet 2030 stands out as the luckiest and most profitable year for Scorpio. By that time, the choices made earlier in the cycle may begin to multiply in ways that feel almost fated. Scorpio's wealth story is rarely simple, but it is often unforgettable. This sign is not meant for small, timid prosperity. It is meant for the kind of financial power that changes status, confidence, and the entire course of life. Leo. Leo attracts money in a completely different way. If Scorpio wins through depth and strategy, Leo wins through radiance, confidence, and the ability to make the world notice its value. Leo is one of the zodiac signs most closely connected to visibility, and visibility has always been a form of wealth. This sign often has a natural gift for turning talent into attention, attention into influence, and influence into financial opportunity. Leo's magnetism comes from its belief in abundance. Even when life tests this sign, there is usually something inside Leo that refuses to think small for too long. Leo does not merely want to earn enough. Leo wants to live beautifully, generously, and memorably. That desire itself becomes a force. What makes Leo special is not only charisma, but courage. This sign is often willing to take the stage, show its gifts, lead, present, promote, perform, create, and risk being seen. Many people with great talent remain invisible because fear keeps them hidden. Leo understands that value must sometimes be displayed boldly in order to be rewarded. Its main secret in making money is self-belief. When Leo truly trusts its own worth, money begins to respond. This sign can do especially well in entertainment, beauty, luxury, media, leadership, entrepreneurship, branding, education, public speaking, design, and any field where presence matters as much as skill. Spring 2026 will light up Leo's financial path with exciting promise. These months may bring a sudden offer, a profitable public opportunity, a stronger audience, a powerful connection, or the chance to monetize a personal gift that has been waiting too long in the shadows. This is the season for Leo to stop minimizing itself. The more boldly Leo steps into visibility, the more generously life may answer. From 2026 to 2030, Leo moves into a cycle of growing financial influence. The year 2026 starts with momentum, fresh confidence, and the sense that new doors are opening. In 2027, Leo may strengthen its name, personal brand, or leadership role. The year 2028 can bring excellent rewards for creativity, public work, and reputation. May 2029 feel dazzling, with major wins through recognition and expansion. Still, the most successful, profitable, and luckiest year for Leo appears to be 2027, because that is when inner confidence and external opportunities align most directly. Leo may discover that what once felt like ambition was actually destiny. Wealth comes faster when this sign stops apologizing for wanting a magnificent life. Capricorn. Capricorn deserves a final return, because among all the money magnets of the zodiac, this sign often becomes the symbol of lasting success. Capricorn does not rely on one lucky season alone. It thinks in years, sometimes even decades. That is why its rise can look slow at first and unstoppable later. Spring 2026 will be especially favorable for Capricorn in career growth, leadership, business decisions, real estate, and any area where maturity and responsibility are rewarded. The years from 2026 to May 2030 become a staircase of increasing status and income. The year 2026 brings openings and respect. 2027 strengthens foundations and may improve long-term security. The year 2028 can bring recognition for work that once went unnoticed. 2029 looks highly productive and financially solid, but 2030 is likely to be Capricorn's brightest and most profitable year in this cycle, when previous sacrifices begin to turn into visible wealth. Capricorn's secret is simple and powerful. It keeps climbing when others stop. That is why this sign so often reaches heights that once seemed unreachable. And now the most important conclusion. Being a magnet for money is not about greed, and it is not about empty luck. It is about the relationship between character and opportunity. Taurus attracts wealth because it knows how to build patiently and choose wisely. Virgo becomes prosperous because intelligence, discipline, and usefulness always create value. Capricorn rises because it respects time, effort, and the long road to mastery. Scorpio wins because it understands power, timing, and how to transform loss into strength. Leo shines because confidence, visibility, and courage invite the world to respond. Spring 2026 will be a powerful beginning for all 5 of these signs, a season that awakens their strongest financial gifts and opens the first chapter of a richer future. From 2026 to 2030, each of them will have chances not only to earn more, but to become more powerful in the way they think about abundance, self-worth, and destiny. If your sign is among these 5, take it as a message from the universe. Stop thinking of wealth as something distant or reserved for other people. Your chart carries a special ability to attract, protect, and multiply resources. Money comes where confidence lives, where patience has roots, where talent is honored, and where fear no longer decides the future. These years can become the time when you finally stop chasing abundance and start realizing that abundance has been looking for you too.